Director Cagle, you know, I will let you talk before we have a quorum. Okay? Because we're like too short. One person's coming, and we're backed up, and somebody's going to want this room, and I would like for at least those of us here to hear from you. So you've got it.
Yes, ma'am, Madam Chair. Thank you very much. Also, members of the committee, for the opportunity to talk to you today. We are very appreciative of the work that you've done on this bill, your commitment to assuring that the bills that come out of this committee are safe for children in Georgia. My name is Bobby Cagle. I know most of you, I think, but for those of you who I do not know, I've been the director of the Division of Family and Children's Services for the last year and a half. When I first came into this position, we had a child welfare crisis on our hands. We had more than 9,000 overdue investigations and 40% fewer staff than we needed in order to complete the work. But with the leadership of the governor and the support of many of the people in this room, the members of the General Assembly, we are in a much better place today. We have 95% of our investigations completed. That entire backlog has been cleared. We are also changing practices, policies, and procedures in the best way possible in order to ensure safety for children in Georgia as a part of the work that I've done with my staff over the last year and a half. This bill that you're considering today will have a great impact on our ability to work with our provider community, and we're dependent in this state on working with providers to provide these services. This bill creates additional transparency for a system that provides care to the most vulnerable children in Georgia. It helps reduce unnecessary administrative burdens on providers that seek to provide care for those children. And I want to take the opportunity to thank Chairman Welch and the study committee for their work on this. They have brought us here today, and we appreciate the fact that they insist that we continue a conversation that helps improve the quality of the providers in the state. This is especially important in that we have over 12,000 children in the custody of the state of Georgia right now. We will continue to work on these issues in the days to come in partnership with Chairman Welch and the committee. We're committed to do the work that develops our providers and makes Georgia a safer place for children. Madam Chair, I'd be glad to answer any questions.
Okay, questions, and I can call the meeting to order now since we have a quorum, and I will do that. Okay. Who? Representative Lott.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. Cagle, is this annual inspection? I just have concerns about annual. Is that going to create a big burden for you?
Actually, no. This is current work that we do. My understanding of the bill, and Chairman Welch can speak more specifically to this, is that we're trying to align the annual inspections that are done by multiple agencies to reduce the administrative burden on the providers. We have worked diligently over the last 2.5 years with the other agencies to define how we would do that. We think it's feasible and are in agreement with that change.
Representative Lott, that annual inspection that they're coordinating with only relates to contracts and
licensing. Yes, ma'am.
I mean, they can do spot checks anytime they think that there might be something that would put a child in danger or whenever they think is necessary. But they're just going through the contracts and the licensing. They used to, there are 4 different agencies, and they sort of could come anytime they wanted to, and they might come for one agency one day, and 5 days later or the next day they could come for the other one. So they're going to be coordinating it.
Great, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions for Director Cagle? Director Cagle, I want to thank you for the work you've done in changing it. I know that, I don't know why you want the job. Sort of like being president, you get blamed for everything and you have to have people work under you. And I know that any time that we lose a child in this state that we're responsible or that we're their parents, it makes the headlines. And I thank you for trying to improve that and to get a raise and more people to work out in the area. I know that our intake people have been often some of our lowest paid employees of the state, and yet they're doing such a critical job. I hope you will continue to try to raise their pay. I've been here for several years, and some members may not know that they used to send these people that work for us and are looking at a home where they might be taking their child away from parents, we used to send them in without even a cell phone or a way to contact help if they were threatened or in any way, and sending them into very volatile situations. So we've come a long ways, but we've got a long ways to go. And I thank you for taking on the job, and hope you'll come back and can even report more improvements for us at some time. So thank you very much.
My honor. Thank you.
Representative Welch, if you give us a quick rundown, there's somebody backing up against us.
I just would ask for your favorable consideration of the substitute. It's LC336571S, and if you have questions, I'll be happy to take them.
Okay, wait a minute. We have to, make a motion, take it off the table. Go ahead and make the motion you're working on.
Make a motion, do pass?
No.
Oh, take off the table? Off the table? Off the table.
Okay, got a second. I've got a motion and a second to take the bill off the table. Everybody, is there any discussion? Everybody in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? No. Okay, and let me get this understanding right. This is an agreement, and everybody's in compliance with Department of Juvenile Justice, with your department, Director Cagle, and with you. You've made the changes that they were asking for.
Yes.
Okay, where we don't interfere with what they need to do to protect the safety of children.
That is correct, Madam Chair. And I want to say thank you to you and to Director Cagle and to Commissioner Crittenden and to Commissioner I just want to say thank you to all those folks that have helped with this, and to John Smith, who's behind me, the director at DJJ. I appreciate them and Ashley Fielding for all their hard work on this.
So, well, and I will tell the committee, I gave Representative Welch a bit of a hard time because we had some differences of opinion on how things should go. And he has been really great to work with me. And anytime we disagreed, it was not because he wasn't trying to help the children of Georgia. And as I have said over and over again to him and to other people, he's one of the nicest young men that we serve with. And I very much appreciate you being willing to put up with me through this process. Okay, I'm ready for a motion.
Motion do pass?
Have a motion that we do pass the substitute to House Bill 915. It's LC 336571S. That's it, Betsy? Okay, is there any, I have a motion do pass in a second. Is there any discussion? Okay, everyone in the passage of the substitute to House Bill 915 say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? No. Well, the ayes have it. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. And okay, guys, we'll meet again when we get to really work on those Senate bills.